Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. Thank you once again for joining us. We are going to be discussing more and more, as you know, as we normally do in the street blogging. I hope you're having a wonderful experience, because that's what we're here for, to give you the best. And we do cherish your comments and whatever you are bringing on board. We are looking into it and we are responding to them appropriately. Before we continue our discussion, remember to share, remember to subscribe, remember to like and comment. So what are we discussing about today? The Onitsha-based billionaire to set up a leisure center. Onitsha-based billionaire and others plan leisure, a multi-billion leisure business in the great city of Onitsha. You know, since Soludo started the Swan City in Oka and planning to set up other leisure centers, it has reawakened the industrialists and our people, the gold mine that leisure is in the world. Because most of the time they do think it's only buying and selling that make you quick buck, but leisure has always over the years contributed to the success of all the economies. You think about Dubai today, you know Dubai doesn't actually produce anything, but it's about leisure. Many of the countries, their GDP, why is very high, is ability to, reinvent a leisure or tourism industry. So, and this is what we'll be expecting to happen in our homeland. And that's why we've been talking about creating so many investment portfolio in Anambra State, clearing many places for this sort of investment if the government is quite serious about expanding the economy and driving through economic revitalization and renovation and growth. But because the government is always slow, they keep on planning stage for years. Even before they come into power, they do tell you they have everything, they know what to do. But they get into power, they start planning again and again until their tenure elapses. And they give so much excuses. Investors are roaming about and they are ready to invest, even in partnership with the government. So let us continue our discussion. And this Onitsha-based billionaire we are talking about and others have expressed interest to invest on huge tourism potential, tourism industry in Anambra State, in Onitsha especially, with a huge population of 10 billion, who has been in a city that has not much tourism activity. And the people need leisure, they have to go to, whenever they need leisure, they have to go to neighboring cities and neighboring states in order to have one. Now the billionaires and the industrialists and investors are beginning to say, okay, we need to do something about this. There is potentials that we can actually expand our business into this marvelous money spinning industry. That's why the first to talk about it and the planning and saying he's planning is Billionaire donebubeogu. He is the chairman of Tiger Group of Company. You know Tiger Group of Company at Onitsha Owerri Road, where you call Ugwaba Obosi. They are into their Nigeria or Africa biggest time or company that produce a lot of cooking stuff. So their industry has been expanding and they've been conquering many markets around the world, and now they want to expand their business into tourism. Although they started by opening a wine shop, but now they want to do the big stuff, entering into a mega leisure center that will involve a lot of holiday facilities. And other investors are also expressing interest because what happened in Lagos concerning the success of landmarks and the subsequent displacement of landmarks, basically partially displacement, has opened the people's eyes that charity must begin at home, and the home has the mega bulk people that can spend big, and it do have the population, and not just population, they have people that can actually spend huge in entertainment and leisure. So that's why Onitsha is receiving so much attention, that many of these investors, not just donebubeogu and Celestine Ebubeogu, but others, billionaires, are now hopping around, hoping to start their discussion with the Anambra State government. I heard that some other billionaires which we are actually looking at are also will be making some huge announcements, and this will change the face of Onitsha forever. So what you have to understand is that within 5 years, the Onitsha that you know today will be completely transformed. What I mean transformed is that it will be a multi-billion economy that is vastly diverse, vastly producing a lot of employment opportunities, vastly competing with many of the cities in the world, not just in Nigeria, and vastly improved, and with the interest of the state government in investing in some key infrastructures like roads, which I heard they plan to expand to a greater proportion by, as I heard, there is a plan in the pipeline to award, let me not say it's a critical road, which is going to be announced very, very soon, which the design they are undergoing, that they will complete the design of this major highway. I will do a vlog about this road. I don't want to get crashed. Let me leave it for another vlog. But what am I saying? I'm talking about the potentials of tourism industry in Onitsha. With the huge population, a lot of mega rich businessmen and industrialists that are in Onitsha, who sometimes go to as far away Abuja and Lagos just to enjoy themselves from Friday and coming back to Onitsha to continue their businesses. It's a sad phenomenon, that it's a sad thing that the government of our homeland has not seen the potentials of job creation and economic diversification by this, because there are a lot of areas in Onitsha, not just the area of near Biafran market, the government is clearing. The whole of the Obaru area, the whole of 33 at the back of housing, Apaka area, is also open for this to Anam. These are areas that are huge, with huge potentials. You have the Demli River, you have the Nkisi River. Those areas should have been opened up and government giving it out to the investors in partnership. And the Obunike area, the water spring and all, a lot of things, a lot of areas that can be harnessed and packaged as one of the investment portfolio. In Onitsha greater region, you can actually create something like 10 of them or 20 of them, and government will be making not less than $500 million in partnership with investors every year, or 1 billion every year in all those investments. And bet not only the money they will be making, but how about the job potentials that will bring to the economy and the improvement in the economic well-being of the people. So that's what we are talking about, that we don't know why these politicians are not seeing what is other people, the Chinese, other people are coming into Nigeria seeing all those things, and our politicians are busy sharing money, are busy rushing to Abuja, whereas they can actually make huge money from what is already in the homeland. Think about Onitsha. If the government of Anambra State can actually pay serious attention into Onitsha, creating these investment portfolios, Onitsha alone can actually be giving the Anambra State government billions of money that they don't actually need to go to Abuja on any reason at all. And there will be millions of employment opportunities. There will be huge things happening to the state, and the state will be totally transformed. But no, they would rather be rushing to Abuja, complaining how little they are getting from Abuja, how the IGR is so low, and all those things. You had Soludo the other day lamenting. And these are what we see when you have lazy politicians all over Nigeria, actually lording it over the people and making the life of the people very miserably, because they have no vision, they have no mission. But what are we talking about? We are talking about the flooding of Onitsha by investors into Onitsha for tourism industry, for entertainment hubs, for leisure hubs. And billionaires are roaming about, they are hopping and hopping, and they are meaning business now. So I just want to break this to you. Remember, this channel is about entertaining you, educating you, and informative. You hear it first from this before others break it. And remember to share, remember to subscribe. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Have a wonderful time and see you in the next vlog. God bless you and see you. Bye.